Hey, yo! What's going on, Miami Hurricanes fans and my college football family? And I'm gonna be real. I'm not even I'm not even trying to make a joke here. I would say Duke fans, but I don't know if I've ever had a Duke fan chime in on this channel. Like, do you guys know of any regular Duke viewers here on the Coach Coop YouTube channel? Honest question. Look, I know. Listen. It's not trolling. I'm not even trying to make jokes. I'm legit. Yo. I'm for real, not trying to make jokes. Like, there are a lot of people who rep, certain teams. Like, everyone knows, hey, when Nick Snyder's here, he's a Florida State fan. Everybody knows when Joel is here, he's a Florida State fan. Mayhem Matthew is a Georgia fan. Everyone knows Peanut is an Alabama fan. Are there any regular Duke viewers on this channel, or Duke supporters who jump in? Because I just don't recall any. Like I'm sure whenever Miami has faced Duke during a live game day hangout, some fans pop in, but I don't know any regulars, so I don't know if we're even gonna see any Duke representation tonight, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Poor. Manny Diaz. I apologize for the jump scare. Let's give some shout outs to the people who are here bright and early for the stream tonight. The Mario versus Manny virtual showdown is finally here, and a lot of people have been waiting for this moment. Crip, what's up, man? Good to see you in the building. I do have to say that my man Buddy, you guys know Buddy was in this stream at 3 o'clock this morning. So, Buddy, man, talk about dedicated. Buddy was here at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is when I put up this stream. Was about 3:15 in the morning. We have Tropical in the building. Good to see you, Tropical. Garrett has been a regular week in and week out. I appreciate you, Garrett. Complex, what's up, my man? Nick Snyder. Katie, happy to have Katie here repping the Canes. Lil Y&T is him. Stephanie, my UM wife and official ball inspector on Saturdays. But unfortunately tonight, Stephanie, you don't get to inspect any balls. It's hands off the balls tonight. But tomorrow I want you to go all in. George. So, guys, I'm pretty sure George can confirm that Joel did send George his package, complete with some Florida Gators jerseys and some other apparel and things. I honestly, think that it should be put in the trash, but George cherishes it because he reps the Gators. I get it. But let the people know what you think, George. I got your text, and I think that you were pretty happy with it. Joel is a man of his word. Palm Beach Kane, Mr. Hoka. What's up, my man? Just another week closer to the real deal and having some Gator tail. Let's freaking go. Yeah, man, that's what's crazy. Think about this. Guys, think about this. There is college football this month. There is college football this month. It's August. It's here. Finally. And we are down to, after this, only 3 more virtual simulations. That's how quick this goes by. Just boom, it's over. And this kind of carries us through the season, and I love it. It's insane that it's already almost over. Dante, what's up, my man? I appreciate you. Patty Snow always showing some love. Sydney Graves in here repping his squad. There's Buddy. There's my man, Buddy. He's back. Damian T. Davis repping Clemson. Cornelius, Toxic Fart. Toxic Fart. Good to see you. You're a Duke fan. A Duke Johnson fan. Fair. Fair. Well said. James Kane, what's up, my man? Randy, I appreciate y'all. Briley, everybody, thank you.
Got a new mic, Coach. Biceps goo canes.
Tug, I will sit you atop your throne. I told you that I was gonna send you that mic, guys. Tug, we played on a Sunday night, and Tug whooped my butt up and down the field. It was an absolute embarrassment for me. He played Bama, and his mic, I'm going to be honest with you guys, his mic was hot garbage. It sucked. It sounded like he put the microphone or his phone or microphone or headset or whatever in his pocket and went outside and was running a marathon while trying to talk to me. And I offered to buy him this microphone right here. Right here.
I want a text pre-alert so I can beat Buddy.
I offered to buy him this and send it to him if he beat me. And he did beat me. And then when I tried to get the address, he said, no, thank you. How rude. Can't even help people out these days. Trying to help out my college football family. Tug, I will sit you atop your throne here in just a moment. This is the Coach Coop show. This is the Coach Coop show. Toxic fart, yes. A lot. We talk about a lot of things now. We've evolved a little bit, yeah.
Coach Co-op shown is the best.
I'm falling behind already. Tropical with the 305 tie and tug for the top dono. I want text pre-alert so I can beat Buddy. I respect the hustle, Tropical. And you're an OG. We've met in person. I still use, look at this. I still use the pop socket that you got me for my birthday. There it is. And when if I get a new phone, which is hopefully not for another 5 to 10 years, because yes, I'm that guy that tries to use the same phone. I don't want to swap to new tech. I'll swap the pop socket over. But beating Buddy into this stream is very, very slim chance. Very, very slim chance. Tropical, thank you for the 305. Tying the top spot on the board. Someone else has swooped in. Legendary Scratch Bills. Legendary. Legendary, thank you for the 30-50. Really good match on Sunday. Really, really good match. Legendary and I went head-to-head on stream, Miami versus Miami, and it came down to the wire. Legendary, I'll sit you atop your throne here. I'm falling behind, guys, so my bad. I always feel bad when people top donate, and then I don't get them up on the board in time before the next person comes in, and then they never, you know. Legendary, I appreciate the love. How are you tonight, my man? Legendary. If I could spell. Now sit tight. You know we like to small talk for a few minutes. We like to small talk, let the people find their virtual seats. We are kicking off the Miami versus Duke game tonight, so this is going to be epic. This is the showdown everyone's been waiting for. Legendary Scratch Builds, we 100% will run it back. That was a very entertaining game, and that was a fun one. It was a very, very fun one. So we'll absolutely run it back. I'm not running it back against Tug. I'm not running it back against LSU Tiger Ninja. No, thank you. That's enough of a butt whooping for me. We don't need to re-experience that. We don't. But Legendary Scratch Builds, we will run it back. Definitely. Oh, that's a badass sign. It sure is. This sign right here, George. Let me educate you real quick, George, because I know that you're a Florida Gators fan. So, George, this right here, this sign represents the greatest team in college football history. The U. So, yes, it is a great sign. Great sign. Anyone would be happy to have that in their home. Briley, Noel Squad, any of those guys. What's up, Billy Guns? Kermit Russell's good to see you. Good to see everybody in here. Who's going to Canes Fest? I wish I could, Patty. I've never been to a Canes Fest before. I never have.
This is what it takes.
And it'd be so fun to go and chop it up with some of the players. I'd love to give Andy a hard time and like walk up to Andy like this.
You didn't put me on the throne because I beat UIC.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Tug. You're not wrong. Thank you for another 305. I don't want none of that smoke, Tug. None of that smoke. But I would still love to see you and Inhuman stream your match. I want to see it because he'll play Miami, you'll play LSU. Excuse me, Bama. I want to see. So let me know if you guys actually link up and make it happen. Please tag me on Discord to let me know. Thank you for the love, bro. Thank you. I would love to walk up to Andy, like just have the stash in my pocket and just walk up and not say anything because he knows we do this. He knows we do. Andy and I go back and forth. Andy's a good dude. Andy's a good dude. But again, happy to see everybody here tonight. I'm really pumped for this one. We have decided to settle on All-American. I do believe that is the sweet spot for these streams. Duke is going to be rocking with Malik Murphy, so it's going to be very interesting to watch. The Canes are currently 3-4. They've had a rough start to the virtual season. They have only beaten Ball State, Virginia Tech, and surprisingly Florida State last week, 35-14. Coop 3-4 hot seat. That 3-4 is virtual Mario Cristobal, not virtual Coach Coop. Virtual Coach Coop Panther G on Saturdays is absolutely not on the hot seat. I have 2 losses. Granted, they're back-to-back, both ACC losses, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right? Virtual Mario Cristobal is probably, his seat's warming up. And if he were to lose this game tonight to Manny Diaz at Hard Rock, that's right, Manny's return to Hard Rock. That thing is going to be on fire. Absolutely. Scary. Very, very scary. So this should be a good one. Like I said, All-American, as usual, 8-minute quarters. Mario versus Manny in the virtual season. And I did see today, we don't talk real football a whole lot in these virtual ones because, well, we're watching the video game. But I did see the Flip Simpson, the defensive tackle, the 3-star from Maryland. I know that all of the jokes are rolling in. 3-star-io. We've heard it a million times. I trust the coaching staff with their evaluations. I'm happy to have another guy that wants to be a Cane. You got some no stars, you got some 3-stars, you got some 4 and some 5-star guys. You know what? I like it. I'll take him. You need to dig up Manny for tomorrow, all dirty and soiled with some roots growing through him. Maybe if there's anything left, there might just be like a hand or a couple fingers left, but we could dig him up and see. I do wonder how their defense is going to look. True. Duke, they're going to come out inspired, man. I mean, this one's personal for Manny Diaz for some very obvious reasons. So he's going to have his team ready to play. And even though Malik Murphy is young, there's a lot of hype surrounding that dude. He doesn't have the experience that Cam Ward has. But we'll see. Are your post-game pressers a parody of Mario? No comment, Katie. No comment. Yeah, and it depends on where you look, right, Kermit? There's some stuff that says 3-star. There might be some that says 4-star. I don't know. It just depends on where you check. I think most places have him down as a 4-star, but he's like 6'4", 285. I'll take any guy. It's literally as simple as this for me. Everybody wants the blue chippers. Who doesn't? But I I will trust, like I said, the coach's evaluations. If a dude wants to be a cane, if a guy wants to be a cane, then I'm happy to have him on board. It's from a fan point of view, it's as simple as that for me. For me, I'll take the dude for sure. One last little announcement before we get into the actual gameplay tonight. I know that's what everyone's waiting on. I am happy to report you see all this paper? Now don't pause it and read it. Don't pause it and read it, okay? The Florida Gators diss track is about 75-ish% complete. That's right. This, you want an inside look into Coop writing a diss track? This is what it looks like. Yep. 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 It takes forever. It literally takes forever because I'm not good at writing raps. But it's about 3/4 of the way done. I plan on having it finished by next week. I will then record the vocals, get it sent off to be produced. And then the following week after that, I plan on recording the music video. So that'll be a week before kickoff for the Florida Gators game. And then we'll post it the week of the game. So I'm thinking, hey, I've already got the music video planned out in my head. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think it's going to be hype. I think it's going to be good. But I know a lot of people don't see that side of it. I literally go through to make a 2-minute song. I'll probably go through 15 to 20 pieces of paper of me writing lyrics out, scribbling it out, replaying the beat, writing out another line. I don't like that. Scribbling it out. Even though I do it as, it's really almost even kind of like, I think it falls in the category of parody almost. There's some cringe on purpose, even though some people can't wrap their head around that. But I do want it to at least be, I want it to maybe be catchy. I don't know if that's the right word. I want it to be tolerable. You know, I don't want to be that guy that is in my car, turns on, look, I'm not hating, okay? Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to be that guy that's in the car, turns on an instrumental on the radio, and reads the lyrics off of my phone. And that's the diss track. One thing I've always felt like I could say is that people could never knock the production value and creativity with my diss tracks. I'm not saying they're good. I'm not Eminem. I'm not a rapper. But I want people to see that there is work that is put into it. And we'll see maybe if we can get the email from ESPN again this season. Maybe not. We'll find out. Bryce, my man, with the 20 months. Hope all is well, and I just have one question for you. Can you smell it? Oh, that just popped my ear. Bryce, absolutely. I can smell it. I can smell it, Bryce. Thank you for the love, my man. Oh, I hate when I do that. It just popped my ear. Oh, that's frustrating. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you for the love. So let's jump on over. I think it's about time. Need to bust out some dance moves and choreography in your videos, Coop? Absolutely not. I am one of the worst dancers you've ever seen on planet Earth. No, sir. There will be no dancing from Coop. My signature dance moves from the videos are this. That's no need to clap. No need to clap. Thank you. That's all I've got though. That's legit all I've got. So not a lot of dancing, but a lot of rapping, a lot of whooping up on a gator probably. And yeah, that's what it'll be. What's going on, Ronald? Good to see you, bro. Coop, it's like you threw a good party when the cops, ESPN, come to your house. True. It was so funny, Tropical, because at the time I did not believe it was ESPN when they emailed me. So when ESPN emailed me for the Alabama diss track, because in today's times, everything's a scam. You know what I mean? Like scam calls, scam emails, scam text. So they're like, this is such and such with ESPN. And I was like, and I emailed them back and I was like, prove it. And they proved it. They proved it. So I was like, my bad. Hey, can't be too careful. All right. Then they're like, hey, we want to know if we can get the rights to this song that you posted. And I was like, talk to me. Let's talk. Yep. Hey, I'm going to pick up the phone. Let's talk. So anyways, the Florida Gators diss track is almost complete. I'm really pumped and excited for you guys to hear it. We're going to kick off the season with a bang. We're going to put out the diss track. We're going to get a win. It's going to be a good time. But for tonight, let's jump on over here and give the people what they've been waiting for. Miami versus Duke. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Should we, as Canes fans, for this virtual game, should we be nervous? Duke is an 80 overall, 76 offense and 76 defense with a young quarterback in Malik Murphy at Hard Rock Stadium. But again, Manny Diaz, this game means a lot to him. You can see here, full transparency, skill level is set to All-American. That's what we're going to stick with from now on. Skill level here for Miami, also All-American. CPU versus CPU. Coop's hands are not on the sticks. That's tomorrow and Sunday. You don't want to miss it. Tune in, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Shameless plug. 8-minute quarters, like we always do. We're going to stick with a daytime game here. I mean, the Canes are currently 3-4. If we're being honest, Duke is probably in a similar boat. So, probably not going to be a late night 8 p.m. kickoff. Nothing like that. So, we're going to stick with the day game. 3:30 p.m., 8-minute quarters, All-American. There's only one more thing I need. Insert your score predictions. Let me see them. Canes are 3-4. They need to go on a run. They need to go on a run. Let's go. Let's see them. Don't be shy. Come on. Let's go. Let me see them. Can the Canes go 4-4? I know that's not the most exciting thing to hear, but it's where we are. Where we are, all right? All right, 30-27 says Garrett. The U. Buddy's got Miami 31-17. I like that one a lot, buddy. I like that one a lot. T. Davis, 35-21. Canes, 28-14. Manny. What? What, J1? 27-17, Kane in the Desert for Miami. 28-24, Duke. We got some haters in the building. Noel Squad. 38-10, Miami. 30-24, Miami. Let's go. 35-10, Miami. 27-13, Miami. I've got 31-21. 31-21. What was that? How did he survive that long back there? Can you guys hear the game? No game audio? Wait. You guys can't hear the game? Oh, my bad.
Power. That's why they love to feed this senior running back. He'll find
you good now?
Yards.
There's nothing better than opening drive coming out as
we good now?
Team. Everybody's got
my bad. I had it muted.
All that energy and being able
thank
to
you.
run
Thank
the
you.
and
Woo!
physically exert yourself to start a football game.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10.
What's up, Seminole Nation? Thank you guys for looking out.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's
Nothing there.
To make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
Can't run that on Mesidor.
Really good job by the defense.
Come on, Manny. You know better.
Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand safety's got to see that start.
I feel you, Tattoo Terry. I'm ready to start getting wins tomorrow night. I'm going to start winning on All-American. It's going to happen.
Coming after it.
Yes!
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Let's go, Bane.
Oftentimes an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those
Let's go.
rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Dang. Are they going to rattle Malik Murphy early? I'm here for it if so. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Nobody can deny. I don't think, like, even Florida State fans, like, they might be upset, you know, that he's a Cane, but you can't deny how great of a football player he is.
Quickly complete.
No shot.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying.
What does Manny do here?
They allowed the completion, but
First drive?
the defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow
what's the play here? Okay, they punt. They punt. Fair, okay.
That's great execution by this defense.
Can you guys hear the game okay over me, though? Yes, no? Everything good? It's smart, man. You're in enemy territory. That drive was all discombobulated. I mean, you come to the sideline and you reload.
Throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
You think you can make the right
Duke's defense is going to come to play. Their head coach is Manny.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a
So they're
perfect
going
pass,
to
but
be
he's gotta
aggressive.
Be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Game could be lower.
Didn't get much on
If
first
anybody
down,
has any
second and
feedback, let me
9.
know. I won't talk about it too much.
They'll turn to Martinez. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 30.
I like the focus to be the game, not me. I'm just kind of over in the corner, reacting.
Physically, you have to get some guy
3rd and 5.
It takes its toll.
Come on.
Fourth quarter game.
Come on,
Third down
Dawson.
after the run. From the gun to give. Looking for room. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
There we go, Martinez.
Third and medium, right?
There we go.
Keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Off play action on first down.
Send it, Cam.
Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag.
Number 6 moves the sticks. I like it. We've got stuff for a bunch of them, Terry. Number 6, move the sticks. Put them on a stretcher, Fletcher.
So much better. Finding those home run hitters, those
We need
playmakers,
something
those-
for all of them.
Those are the guys when Miami's rolling. Those are the guys they're finding.
Moving the ball pretty well so far.
They'll try the run.
The run game is somewhat there, which is promising for this game. The slant to Sam. True. How's my day? It's been pretty good, Dante. It's been productive. I spent a lot of time working on that Gators diss track. So, very happy that I got a lot of that done. What about you, Dante?
Wide out in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't really
Didn't
get
work.
started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35.
Didn't work.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense
Another third.
has had no answer
3rd and
so
6.
far.
Either way, we know Andy can kick from here if needed.
Looking to throw, it's Ward.
All day.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down.
That O-line holding up really well. really well.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get
Are you
great
feeling it,
stats?
Thomas?
No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this.
Thankfully, because it took a while for
The
somebody to
Hurricanes
get
will
open
try to
there.
Punch it in on 1st and goal.
Come on, finish the drive.
Barges ahead. He's got it down to the 1 yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
From the 1. Come on, Dawson. You know what to do. Come on, Dawson. I'm warming it up.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Okay, shotgun. Oh, changing it up.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Canes.
And what did I start
Go.
for this offense? The throw game getting working.
Let's go. When in doubt, give the ball to XR7. It don't matter if it's through the air, if it's handing it off to him. It does not matter. Give that man the ball, and he'll make something happen.
And the extra point makes it
Yo!
7-0.
Yo! Celebratory 10 gifted memberships for my man Kane in the Desert. You guys show him some love. Show him some love. He just grew the fam.
From inside his 5.
Oh,
And the returner is
nice.
stopped.
Nice
Looks as if we
coverage
have
on
an
the
injury
kickoff.
on that last play, and we'll take a break
Let's
and check him
freaking
out.
go. Yo, Kane in the Desert.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Here's the best part.
That last
You
drive
got a
fizzled
Louisville
out
fan
as
in
they
that.
had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
You got-
They're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle.
You
Understanding
got
what they're
3
trying to
Florida
do
State
and
fans.
attack them.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
After picking up a
Bro,
couple
you
of
got
second
3.
and 8. Back to
That's
throw,
impressive,
Murphy.
bro. That
Pass is incomplete, thanks
good
to
job,
the
Asante.
big
Good job. Good job.
Well, that's just a
Hey,
quick play
you guys
by
be
the
sure to
defender.
thank Kane in the Desert, man. 3 FSU fans in one go. 3 of them. They now have that U beside their name, and they love
They
it.
line up, and it is a
Look at this, see?
long way to the sticks from here.
You the man, Kane in the Desert.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
The, dang, Murphy all day.
Complete downfield.
Go all
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that.
Oh.
The tackle is finally made.
Just in time for
What a
college
beautiful
football
throw
to
and catch on this
officially
play, and I
start.
love the
And now
job
every
the
comment they
receiver
leave
did
on here, they'll be
tracking the
repping
ball in
Miami.
the air.
There it
Nice
is.
job of locating the throw and then
There it is.
And
You the man,
Blue
Kane in the
Devils want to
Desert.
pick up the tempo.
Louisville fan and 3 Florida State fans.
He'll come out throwing on
And there's
first
some
down.
real good Miami fans on that list, too.
They're bringing heat.
There we go. Hey, he got it off.
Hard as he released the ball on that first down
And a
pass,
Clemson
and they
fan.
Never had a chance.
You got T. Davis.
Already in the first quarter,
You
but
also got a
already you
Clemson
get the
fan.
feel this could be a long day for this QB.
Holy
He's already been
smokes.
sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
Bring the
It's gonna be
bane. That's a
difficult
good
to
one,
put up
John.
points.
That's a good one.
From the gun, the ground game. And he does a really
Oh,
nice
Reuben
job
Bain injured.
finding open
No.
space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials
We
take
have
a break
some
to
depth
let him
on the
be checked
D-line.
out.
So it's fine. We've got
Will they keep it on the
Barron,
ground again here
Alston,
on 3rd down?
Mesidor. Like, we're fine. We got some guys. But Bain is an impact player. Like, that's a difference maker.
Inside the 40 at the 39
Hopefully he'll
as
be
they
okay.
pick up the first down.
Am I ready for the season?
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I
Fan
want square
Coop?
shoulders to the line of
Yes.
scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall
The Coach
forward.
Coop
Nice
YouTube
job
channel?
on that running back in
Not
the
even
first.
close. We are not
Blue
ready.
Devils are rolling
I have
down the
nothing
field.
prepared for this season yet. Nothing.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Quick strike complete.
He held on to that.
Through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'm just thankful they got Mesidor's shoe situation worked out. I was
We've
pissed
reached the end
at
of the quarter, and
Adidas.
Miami is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look
Like,
at
thank
the stats.
goodness. Seminole Nation hasn't been gifted. He might be the only one. Good first quarter.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the
Hey,
game
no,
in
that's
the
me.
second
Hey,
quarter.
tomorrow is the Coach Coop plays version, and I'm winning. I will not lose to Manny.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And
Stopped him.
Run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Can't run up the middle.
That's a really good stop on the
Hey!
defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense
Third and
is
one.
trying to lock in.
3rd and 1. What you got, Manny?
They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle.
Did
of
Manny
the
not
field
get
and
the memo?
stopped him in the backfield on
When his
third
team
down.
is on offense, they're supposed to go forward, not backwards.
Not being physical. That defense makes it different. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
He's going for it.
Pass
Holy
on the
smokes, hold on, he's
40-yard
going
field
for
goal
it.
attempt and instead try to pick up the first down.
Oh!
Throw in
Big
for
hit!
Turn it over on down. The offense set for a first down play.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They
Well,
don't get
well,
this
well,
in
Manny.
4th down, you've got to
Well,
make the pass,
well,
whether it's
well.
off the throw or whether it's off of your body. You're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to
Mish
make
is
a play
all
for
over
your
the field.
quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to.
Mish is all over the field tonight.
They got
And,
nothing
you
on
love
the
to see
last
it.
Play. It's 2nd and 10.
You're right. Workforce freebie. Also growing the fam.
From the
One of
gun,
my
running
favorite
back
things
gets
to
the
see,
give.
my man. Growing the family.
Behind those
Brian
guys,
Humphrey,
pick up 3 after the
welcome to the
35.
Canes fam. That went to a good dude workforce.
I'll tell you what, a lot of teams
Thank you
that
for
are
doing
really
that.
good are really stubborn.
We ballin',
They continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense
We love growing the fam.
focus on running the football, you can tell.
Now, don't let this turnover on downs
Run on
lead to
2nd down.
nothing.
3rd down coming. Do they do it again?
Okay. Good, 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 good.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Let's go.
We know this
Yeah,
guy
man, my
is
favorite Miami
serious.
Hurricane of
Because
all
that, his
time,
quarterback
Devin
is
Hester.
looking to him on
Yes, sir.
distances there on that 3rd down. There was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered,
Move
man
the
zone.
chains.
That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
A solid pickup there before the defense is
We
able to
take
make the
6.
stop.
I know it's sexy to throw the
What do you think the
football,
attendance
but you
difference
pound
will
it
be
away
for
in
game
these
2
kind of
based on
games,
win
they will just add up, wear the defense down,
versus loss
get first
against
downs,
UF?
and ultimately get some points.
Good six on first
Here's
down.
my
Now a
problem.
lot of options on 2nd and 4.
The home game is FAMU.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. The play action fake.
If that's like a noon
Unloads
game,
to the right.
I don't even think if Miami beats Florida, that's going to be a huge showing. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, Briley, but I try to be honest and real. Now, there is a counter argument here. It's the first look at Cam Ward at Hard Rock at home.
Couldn't find
So
his
that
man
alone
last
could
time.
boost
Now they'll
attendance
have to
up.
convert 3rd and 4.
But it's not like if Miami comes in 1-0 against FAMU,
Back to throw.
I don't think it's
Ward.
going to be like a sellout crowd or
He's
anything
right
crazy.
on target. They
But there'll be a lot of Canes
stop
fans
as this
that, you know,
passing game does some damage and they move the sticks for
they
the
want to
first
see these new
down.
guys.
These two guys
in
just
the
on
Miami
same
gear.
wavelength. They make clutch
I don't think it
connections
changes
all the
very
time.
much.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
JG3
so many
having a
hundreds
day.
and hundreds and thousands of
Yep.
balls where you know exactly when that guy's gonna break. You know he's a stud. You're gonna.
He won't be out there long
especially
versus
in third down
FAMU. I
situations.
mean, yeah, hopefully.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down,
Get a good long drive here. Go up 14 to nothing. Hey, we'll take that. JG virtual JG3 for
After the
Heisman.
productive first down play,
Let's
it's
go.
2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's
I like
Restrepo.
that.
And they'll finally get him down after a
I need to be
terrific
taking notes. I
pickup.
want to use this on Saturdays. Hey.
defense right now, they have no answers.
The Canes with the 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Martinez. He's knocked down in the backfield.
So far, this kind of gives me the vibe of what I would expect from this game.
Making a physical tackle.
Duke is going to try to give Miami fits here and there throughout the game, and they're going to have some big-time plays, but then I think overall they're going to get desperate, and Miami's going to be mostly in control this game. They're going to be more experienced. They've more consistency here with the coaching staff. They've been here longer. They've at least been here a couple years. 2nd year with the coordinators. 3rd year with the head coach. That's what I would expect.
Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer. Nice run by the running back.
3rd and 1.
Wants to get conservative now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
They cannot cover. They can't cover him. They literally can't cover him. Woo! Woo! Jacoby, you done it. He's having himself a good game. This one's personal. He's got beef with Manny Diaz. That's why. He wanted to show him he could slice up that defense. What's up, Chris? Chris, would you believe that I'm guaranteeing a win tomorrow night?
Just about set to kick it away.
Yep.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create.
What is that emoji? That is the siren.
And the Duke offense heads back out on.
Okay, Duke has plenty of time. 3 minutes, 3 timeouts.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out. Get off the field.
They got to at least walk away with 3 here.
Spent a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to
Guarantee 5 turnovers. I would not recommend betting the over. That's all I'm going to say, Chris. Can you imagine the real-life Canes needing to beat Duke to get to 500 overall? It'd be bad. It would be bad.
Looking for room. It's more.
Oh,
They make the stop, but this running game moves the
that's
chains
kind of
and they get
nasty.
the first
Okay.
down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Oh, they're trying to get it off before the okay.
To move quickly.
Malik Murphy looking to the sideline.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
Oh.
Bro! Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
What happened there? Are we lowering the difficulty? Absolutely not.
Finally, this offense starting to
What we're
shake
going to
the
do
cobwebs
is
and get things
we're going to
moving.
get
It's
good.
1st and 10.
That's what we're going to do. We are not lowering the difficulty. I refuse.
Oh, he had him right
Probably better
down
for them
the
that they
middle,
dropped
and
it there.
just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down.
Yep. Please tell me we not 3 and 4. Miami is. The simulations have
They'll
not
spread
been
the defense
kind
out,
to
going
Miami.
wide on 2nd and 10.
Have not been kind to the
He's
Canes
looking
at
to
all.
throw. This time on target. And it
Are
is
we
a
seeing?
chunk play.
Hey,
Huge
are we
gain
seeing an
on that
impact
one
of
before
Bain
the
not being on the
defense
field
brings
right
it
now?
to an end.
On the D-line?
After giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in
That's
zone
crazy,
or
but that
maybe
dude
mix things
literally
up, a little more
plays
man coverage, maybe blitz.
college football video games for a living.
Line, it's 1st down. He wants
I
to
get it.
throw.
It's pretty impressive.
He caught it. So close to the
Okay.
end zone. He could almost taste
Hey,
it, but it'll be
hey.
1st and goal for this
Canes
offense.
defense, stand
A really
up.
good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it.
1 yard line.
Positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
If Miami is 3-4 right now, Mario is done. Nah. Fans will want it to be done, but no way. No way. Mario is at Miami for a minimum of 5. Minimum of 5. Basically, right now, all Mario has to do is, as long as he is continuing to bring in big-time recruiting classes and he's winning more than he did the previous year, even if it's not enough, he ain't going anywhere. Seat would heat up for sure, and fans will be pissed. There will be riots. There will be riots. But minimum 5. I'm talking no matter what. Now, here's what's interesting. What does Miami do here?
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
You just gave up a touchdown to make this a one-possession game. You have 1 minute with 3 timeouts. It's just going to depend on what happens on this first play. The return, field position here. Terrible. Horrible. But you see if you can do something, right? What happens on first down here?
One more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm. It's really hard to stop.
Okay.
Jesse, and they're going to try.
Secondary going to be suspect in real life too. I also do agree. I know that they've tried to address several areas, but I think it could be a bit of an issue at times, if we're being honest.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, picked off.
All right. Who jinxed it? Who jinxed it?
They are set up.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time.
Where are the mods at? Get them out of here.
And that hand separates from the ball. I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me the INT.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Going up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Harvey.
Bro, they still have 3 timeouts. They didn't have to use any of their timeouts on that little 2-minute drive that they did.
That's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could
Minimum. They could walk away with 3 here. Are you freaking kidding me?
Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Using the quick game.
Robert said he'll take part of the blame. Oh, yeah, 2025 could be scary. But the good thing is we don't even know what the 2025 roster might look like due to the transfer portal. So I don't even know what to think, you know. And it's possible, no matter what. Hold on, we'll talk at halftime. We'll talk at halftime.
Pocket starts to collapse.
There we go.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try
there we go.
Points on the board before the break. The defense.
What's up, Big Tube?
Big there, and the sack is great, but the
secondary is not good in this game. Now, to be fair, a lot of secondaries suck in this game. Tackling by the AI is pretty bad. Oh, why didn't he run that? I'm actually kind of surprised. I guess he wanted a touchdown. You take the 3 here, right? I mean, you got gifted 3. He could miss. He could miss.
No good.
He missed! Go! Well, well, well. Who said they got gifted 3? I didn't say that.
Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in his quarterback and his decision making. Because
you know why that happened? Because Hard Rock is jumping.
And I think that's conversations.
That's why.
Young fellow on the sideline be like, what are you comfortable with right
Look
now
at it.
that we can
Look
run,
at all
maybe
the orange
stay
and green in the
aggressive,
seats.
But make sure I don't make that mistake.
And
Yep.
here comes the offense on second down.
That's a Manny Diaz coach team right there.
The air, it's Ward.
They get 3 basically handed to them on a silver platter, and they don't get it.
The offense will stop the clock
Now,
and use
hey,
one of its
hey,
timeouts.
they don't have Andy
And
Borregales.
I love the
Bro.
timing routes, a nice curl route, great throw, and then catch the ball, get north-south, and get some good
We
yards
got
after
2
the
more
catch.
timeouts here.
Trying to find his
Don't
man
get-
on first down.
Oh, no.
And the defense gets
Never
to
mind.
the quarterback.
This is a heck of a game. Go to halftime. Yo, hang it up. Go to halftime. Go to halftime. Nope. Brandon, there is no
Let's
shot.
wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
There is no shot your name is Furry Balzania.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens.
No way.
We have to start this halftime breakdown by
Jacoby George
addressing
hasn't
the play
dropped
of
a
this
pass
elite
yet.
Wide receiver. This is clearly
Yo.
a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears.
You guys want to
He
run
has
it
a
against
knack
Brandon
for
Frick.
finding gaps
Send
in
a
the
friend
defense,
invite to Furry
and I
Balzania.
can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that
What's up,
said,
Wet Like Water?
let's send it back to the guys in the shadows.
Good
of
game so
South
far.
Beach.
Good game. Miami, you know, we'll see what happens.
Devils will kick it off to start the second half.
Second half. All right, so what I'm going to do, it gave me an opportunity to pause. 14-7 to start the third quarter. I want to give a shout out to my man, Legendary Scratch Builds, with the top dono of the night so far with the big 3050. Thank you for the love, and blanket thank yous to everybody who's gifted memberships and also donated and subbed during the stream. We're live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow we'll be live for the Coach Coop Plays version, and Sunday I'll be playing viewers in this game as well. I appreciate you guys hanging out on a Friday night. This hopefully will be a good, fun finish. But 14-7 is definitely not a comfortable lead. A one-possession game in college football 25 means absolutely nothing. So we'll see what happens. But again, I wanted to pause just a second just to tell you guys I appreciate you. Thank you for all the love on the channel. I know I've not been posting videos. Look, I know I've not been. We've literally just been doing the Friday, Saturday, Sunday streams. I'm working behind the scenes to make sure that when the football season gets here, which is literally this month, that everything's ready to go and we have a lot of fun. So I'm working hard behind the scenes to make that happen. Florida Gators diss track is happening. New overlays, new intros, new outros, the works. New series, lots of new stuff. So be prepared, be ready. It's going to be a fun season. And hopefully Miami wins a lot of games too. Let's see the second half.
Thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I know, that's what's crazy, 904 Hurricane. Florida. I will be live for the Florida State Georgia Tech game.
Play fake on first down.
Just as a heads up. Hey, nothing
With the catch,
downfield.
it's McCormick.
And McCormick can't get upfield, so it is what it is. I will be live for that Georgia Tech Florida State game. There's no Miami football that weekend, so
And now
what's up,
it's
Miss
second
K?
down for this offense.
Happy Friday.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the
Okay,
30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point.
Man, what's crazy, Nick? I know you guys are seeing it.
After the
Canes
last
fans
run,
and
you just
opposing
give it
teams
to him
fans.
again on third down.
Pretty much everybody has Miami going to the playoffs.
Ward gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one.
Pretty much all the sports media
It's tough on the defense there. Third down,
reporting
red zone
places
coverage.
have
Everybody's
Miami
watching.
playing in the
Trying
ACC
to make a
championship
break
game.
on the ball, but he just got it
probably winning it and going to the playoffs. Everybody's on Miami this season. It's wild.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
It's just so nice to know you can start.
I saw
off with
one of
first
the
down, positive plays, positive yards, hand the football
is it
off,
On
set up
3?
a good
No, not On 3. It was somewhere. Somewhere did a video earlier, and they think that the ACC championship
Solid
game will
pickup
be
of 4
Miami
on first down
versus
and
Florida
2nd and
State,
6.
and Miami beats Florida State both times this season. They beat Florida State in the regular season, and then they have a rematch in the ACC championship game, and Miami wins again. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm just saying I am seeing that everywhere.
Third and short coming here right
Yep.
from the midfield.
Yep, I saw that one too. I kind of wish they weren't talking about Miami as a Miami fan. Like, a lot of Miami fans are like, just let the team earn it. Don't even rank them.
Man,
Yo,
defenses are
chill,
just
chill,
so
chill, chill.
good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Ah, JG with his first drop.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on
All
to the
right,
ball.
all right. It had to happen eventually. For me, as a Miami fan, I'm like, are they really high on Miami, or are they building Miami up
They'll try to
so
get
then
on the
they
same
can
page this
laugh
time,
at Miami
2nd and
if they
10 from the
don't meet those
31.
expectations? I'm sorry, but as a Canes fan, that's always in the back of my head. You think Miami will be a top 4
To
team?
the ground with the back.
I hope so.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
Mm-hmm. Because Miami, look, Miami gets clicks and views. You will see pretty much every college football show talk about Miami, even if they specifically cover a different team. They will always make a point to spotlight Miami, put Miami in the thumbnail. Don't lie. You guys see it, right?
Hard running there. He's knocked down in the back.
I know you guys see it. They make it a point to talk about Miami at some point because it does get clicks and views. Why do you think there are so many Miami Hurricanes YouTubers and content creators? Come on, Andy.
And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
See what I'm talking about? They don't have Andy. Manny wishes he had Andy. Yep. But no, I'm serious. I see Georgia YouTubers doing full videos talking only about Miami. Alabama YouTubers.
They were able to get
At least if they cover an ACC team, I see it. But I've seen more media places this offseason that have scrolled through their videos. They have never made a video about Miami. And they've been doing YouTube for 5, 7, 10 years. Miami gets clicks.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the
Double it up. There we go.
on the screen. He makes the stop, but a
It's
nice
why
pickup
Miami
there
has
on
one of the
first down. Leaves
strongest
them in second
showings
advantage.
of content creators on the internet.
You want to be overzealous. You want to be a blitzer all the time. I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen.
Miami fans, there's a very strong online presence of Miami fans. And I think a lot of it for Miami is because there are a lot of Miami fans scattered throughout the country. So they're always looking to get their news, on the internet. Because they're not there like in South Florida.
And the Blue Devils pick up the first
So they're
down.
always Googling it, YouTubing it, trying to keep up with the team. That's just my personal take. Yeah, I'm not even saying, I'm just saying they do have a strong online presence. There's a reason why there's Canes Twitter.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. And he can't escape. And
There we
down
go.
he goes. When you play backer at Miami,
What was that?
you gotta bring some of that vintage Cane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for
The Saints got a little
that's what you
excited.
need at the linebacker
He was a little
spot.
giddy
Miami's
that he
found
made that
one of those
tackle.
guys over the years.
He started kicking his feet in the air. Yeah, I remember that work for us.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Takes the easy
There we
position.
go.
And the defense
Good
had that one
tackle.
well covered, just a short game there.
Good tackle.
This game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space.
And maybe that speaks to his inexperience, right? Like Malik Murphy has gained some experience in this season here, but he's away. The game has Hard Rock packed. Stadium pulse is high. So, yo.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at
Oh.
halftime to see if they could open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end. You're expecting them.
You know that one hurt.
The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Restrepo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Time for one more snap before
Final
the
play
end
of the third quarter, 17-7. Duke just can't get it going offensively.
At the 45 on his way.
They are just outmatched as expected.
In this one.
And it's exactly how a lot of people believe the real deal will go. Anyone think Diaz will bring out the chain? Personally, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's going to be the story for Duke tomorrow as well, Briley. That's also going to be the story for them tomorrow. Four's up. Four's up. I can't pause the game. Four's up. We want the Canes to fit.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
That was a freebie.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
What's up, Jay Active? These go by so much quicker because I can't pause it
Gets it out fast. On the move is the 30.
unless it's at
He
specific
will step
times,
out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and
which some of you guys are probably very thankful for.
That was a really nice catch and
Thanks,
an
buddy.
even better run after the grab.
Yep, squandered opportunities.
Playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can
Couldn't get
go
points
different
off of
direction.
their
You can
big
get him matched up
turnover
on somebody
in the
that's
second
not as
quarter.
fast, and you watch
That
him run
could
over
have maybe
those
even been a
linebackers or
pick
safeties.
six. Cam Ward would have been the only guy back there that could have tried to run him down. But Miami's not blowing them
And the
out.
Canes have it with a 1st and 10.
You're expecting another mediocre season with disappointments. Maybe not blunders like MTSU or Georgia Tech losses.
He's got it on the run.
Nice job,
That's about
Arroyo.
as close as you can get
But maybe
to
losses
that
to either
marker.
both
He'll
UF
be
and USF,
second
perhaps
and
even
just a
Duke.
few breaths away from the first down.
Hopefully not, but I get it. What a lot of fans are going off of in media places as well
And
is
he'll
the
come to
fact
the line
that
just needing a
Miami
few chain
hung
links
with
for
all
a
the
first
teams
down.
last year. I mean, when you look at how much Miami lost to these teams, they were close.
Behind the line,
Nobody was
it's
blowing
Arroyo.
Miami out, right?
The stop is made, but this
Now
offense
you
is
stack some more
trending
talent
just
on
to
this
where
squad.
it's
Year 2 with
So that
coordinators,
blitz
year
coming,
3
and
for the
way
head
to get
coach.
out of it is finding the tight
On
end.
paper,
Did he see that?
it
So
makes
sees the
sense that
blitz,
Miami would be
understands
quite a
this
bit
is a
better.
matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella. I
But
trust. I'm going to find that matchup.
a lot
get
of
the
Miami
football for the
fans are
first
going to
down.
be hesitant to
They'll try to
think that
get
they
it in
can
with
take
the run.
that leap, you know,
He pushes
because we've
his
heard it
way
before.
down to the
It's
4
it's
as
just
they
the
get
reality. It's
closer
just facts.
and closer.
And I love this.
Yeah.
On offense,
If
I'm
they
trying
will
to keep
utilize
that
him
clock, let it tick down. A
properly,
field goal here, I'm up
then
by
yeah,
2
I think
possessions.
that
I'm still
Jacoby
in a
George
very
is
good place. I don't have
the
to get
faster guy.
over-aggressive, Jesse.
He's the taller guy.
No, you can put this game out of reach too. If you can
Should
score
be
a
able to pick up
touchdown,
more
this thing's
yak
basically over. And you know, at
than
this area of the
Restrepo.
field, it's really hard
We'll
to throw
see.
the football because the windows.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown.
There it is.
King. That's his 3rd touchdown.
Decisions and just carving this defense.
Look, I even said in my way too early season prediction the losses I gave Miami weren't due to talent. It was losing due to coaching. That is why I gave those losses to Miami. I had Miami losing to Louisville again. And everybody's like, Coop, but we played Louisville close and we're better. But I'm worried about getting out coached. I'm just brutally honest about it. But we'll see. We'll see. None of this on paper stuff means anything. It's almost time to find out what's really going to happen. We won't have to just talk about it. We'll see it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really
all right, 24-7. Looking good. Feeling good.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Norvell will outcoach Cristobal. We'll see.
Good job.
Just nothing there.
Just get rid of that thing.
But that's why it's interesting. I would like to do a video talking about that. I've not seen any sports media place that is not high on Miami. I don't think I've seen a single one that has predicted an ACC championship game with Miami not in it. Have you guys? I've seen Miami, Florida State, and actually Miami and Virginia Tech, and Miami and Louisville. They all have Miami in it. All of them. Does Pate not have Miami in the ACC championship? I thought he was high on the Canes again. Or backdooring it without the ACC championship game. I got you. Man, poor Manny. Poor Duke.
You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
Why is he still in orange?
Rally to the football, game tackle. You're going to win this game.
Okay, 4th and 6.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch past the sticks. Running toward the tape.
That is 1,000% what would happen in that scenario.
What a catch and run for 6.
Without a doubt. That right there, what you just witnessed is exactly what would happen.
And you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
$10-point game. Assuming he gets the extra point. It's not guaranteed. Daytime Cheese, what's up? Good to see you, bro. That's because the schedule is cake. Yeah, I mean, on paper it is. We shall see.
And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass.
Okay. Yo, lock in.
Big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Cool as it.
Nice.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. On the run, it's Murphy. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole.
Let me pause the game.
Let me
pause the game.
Good start to this drive.
Let me pause the game. Did we just witness the first ever onside kick recovery in the virtual season?
Play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It won't let me pause, guys. I really wanted to take a moment to process that. We recovered, but then we fumbled. That's what happened. What's up, El Delgado?
After misfiring, it's 2nd down.
They can't get marched downfield, right? No shot.
He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well,
I know.
throw.
This feels like a real Miami game. Stop.
That forced that incompletion.
Stop it. College football 25. Quit.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45.
He does have them. Okay, I was thinking he did, Nick.
Trying to get to him. And he
Not
just
there.
throws it away on
4th and 10 with 3:05 left on the clock. We know what that means.
After that incompletion,
Hey,
4th
Burgos.
on your own side of the
43
field,
freaking months, you madman.
what's your
It's happening. College
play call
football
here in the passing
is
game?
QB.
Where's
We
the
have a
matchup
dog.
that you trust in?
I hope so,
Give
Burgos.
yourself a chance to stay
I hope
alive.
so. I'm ready to believe, and I want it to happen.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally
That's
make the
exactly
tackle.
what I
This will
meant
be a
would
pretty
happen on
easy
4th and 10 with
conversion for this
3:05 left in the game. That's exactly what I meant.
And you see how valuable the tough little slot receivers are on 4th down.
You isolate those guys, get the matchup you want, and now go win. Nice job by this offense, getting the matchup on 4th down, and the QB seeing it.
What's up, Orange and Green Blood?
Getting the first down.
Better late than never, bro.
We balling, boy.
I would say you're witnessing a Duke comeback, but there's no way, bro. There's no
Comes out
way.
Throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
A nice job by the defense there. tackling
True,
the
if they
catch,
didn't miss that
targeting the
field
tight
goal,
end. They
it's
know
a
this
one-possession
offense is gonna try to
game.
find him in
That's
the
what really is
passing
going to
game.
come back to
A
haunt
lot
them
of
here.
different situations that
We
time.
witnessed the
Perfect
first
coverage.
ever
Nice job
onside
bringing
kick
the big
recovery
guy
in the
down.
virtual
Not easy to
season.
do.
It won't happen twice.
To the air, it's Murphy.
Assuming they can even score here.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Listen, I'm not even worried about.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They took it 68 yards on that drive.
I'm not saying anything.
Finished things up with a dart from
What
24
though
yards
does
out.
the CPU do? The CPU.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get
You're right, it's all my fault.
20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult
Okay.
point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this
Get
ball
there, get
game's
there.
over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football.
Oh,
get a
come
few
on.
first downs, walk out with the
Come on. It's
Now,
fun,
called
Daytime
here by
Cheese.
the defense,
It's fun, man.
desperate to get the ball back and save as much
It's
time
got
as
some
possible.
bugs, but it's fun.
Facing a
Third and
down
4.
and
Dawson,
short from the
please.
26.
Dawson, please, I'm begging
Odegaard
you.
wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Little. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock.
I told you, no
As
reason
time
to
as
worry.
possible for their offense. And on that
No
third
reason to
short,
worry.
I don't
It's
think he was
War
unhappy
Tiger
to see that
Eagles.
zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
All we needed was that first down. All we needed was the first down. Luke, don't worry. I told you they were going to be okay. And okay they were. And just that. Only okay. Only okay. Not great. Just okay. Almost allowing a disastrous comeback from Duke. You would not believe if I told you that at one point it was 24-7 in the fourth quarter. However, Miami did come out on top. Miami did come out on top, and that's all that matters. Really, really. What's up, Frank? Miami has to be better in real life. You know, you'd like to think so, but there are no guarantees. There are no guarantees. That actually hurt a little bit because that felt all too real and scary. Really, it did. Canes fans know what I'm talking about. But opposing teams fans that have kept up with Miami know what I'm talking about. It should not have even came down to that. We'll take a look at the stats. We'll take a look at the stats here. Oh, man. I will. I'll take care of Manny tomorrow, and it won't even be close, guys. It will not even be close. You know I'm Legendary Scratch? Yes, sir. Sure do. Just wanted to welcome you in on Frank the Legendary. Did get a little scary there. It did. Thanks for hosting tonight. If this was real, the polls would drop us 6 to 8 places even when we win. I mean, hopefully this game's not close like this. It is going to be an interesting game just because, again, people are going to get tired of hearing it spun this way. But the Manny Diaz return to Hard Rock, it's going to make for an interesting game. It is. Let me bump my volume up here. Hold on. There we go. We'll bump it up a little bit. War Tiger, Eagles, Coop, have you done a Dynasty mode yet? Believe it or not, I actually have not. All I've done is play now and head-to-head matches against viewers. I've not done a Dynasty. I've not done Road to Glory. I've not done mini games. I've not done anything. And unfortunately, it's because I've just not had the time. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. We'll take a look at the stats here. Miami does improve. Yo. Let's not delay. Let's go ahead and update this. Let's update the scrolling text. Miami improves to 4-4. Yikes. 4-4. But 4-4 sounds better than 3-5, I have to say. Only 267 total yards of offense for Miami in this one. 319 for Duke, so Duke outgained Miami really in the fourth quarter. 12 rushes for 43, 23 for 69 for the Canes. Where were the turnovers there? 2 for Miami because Cam Ward threw a pick and we recovered the onside kick but then fumbled. You heard me right. 198 passing yards, 276 for Duke. JG3 had a pretty good day. Cam Ward, 17 of 22, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. We saw the rushing yards. That was pretty much all Martinez. Fletcher only came in for 2 carries. And then receiving, I'm guessing Jacoby George led the way. He did. 5 receptions for 86 yards, 1 touchdown. Shepo right behind him, 5 for 65 and a touchdown. And this stand-in dude, 3 for 32. Bain did come back in, I believe. I'm pretty sure I saw Bain flying around the field. He did get injured at one point early in the game. He was making his presence known and then kind of fell back a little bit after the injury. But I guess they felt like he was good enough to come back in. He had a sack. Saint with a sack. Barrow with a sack. Some TFLs as well. How did Malik Murphy look? Hold on. 20 of 30, 276, 3 touchdowns, no picks. At Hard Rock, if it's hype, for the Manny return and fans show up and show out, that's not too bad. Not too bad, actually, for him. I almost tried those street chalupas, and then I backed out. Are they good, Nick? I almost added it. They have like a steak one, I think, and a chicken one. And I was like, I'm going to try this, and then I didn't. They're good? Okay. All right, we'll find out. 4-4 sounds like a lost season. Pretty much, yeah. But we don't obviously stop it. We're going to continue and see how the virtual Canes do. So 4-4 with I saw that. 4-4 with, get this, literally 3 virtual games remaining. Georgia Tech at Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta. Wake Forest at Hard Rock. And then finishing with Syracuse up in New York. Then that's literally it. The virtual season is finished because obviously, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm a Canes fan. Obviously, the virtual Canes will not be in the ACC Championship. They will not be sneaking their way into the college football playoffs. They're just trying to get through the season and finish strong with as many wins as possible. I mean, best case scenario here now at this point is not that great. Not that great. We don't need to talk numbers, okay? We don't even need to talk numbers. But I do hope that this has helped the off season fly by for you guys. I know it helps me a ton. I guess we can kick it over. Guess we can kick it back over. There it is. You need to see it one more time. 24-21. But for real, I hope that this has helped you guys. Because for me, putting in the work to kind of, to make these thumbnails, to prepare the streams, to get the skits ready for the Saturday nights and all that, it just makes the offseason just seem like a blur. And in the past, man, it was just like, can this thing hurry up? Like, I'm ready for Miami football. Now, I'm like, oh, crap. We're a couple weeks away. Like, I got to get my stuff together and work on the channel and be prepared for it. And it's here. It's in my opinion, it's basically here. College football is this month. It's here. That just blows my mind. Zach Jones put up a sim on YouTube of Florida State beating Georgia Tech in Ireland. Funny story. I have simmed that game on here, Nick, and I think I did 5. I did quick sim, so I didn't do where it actually plays out. I did like the quick sim. I don't know if that ever changes it. It shouldn't, but sometimes it seems kind of wonky. Georgia Tech won 3 out of the 5, which kind of surprised me. That was on All-American, and Georgia Tech won 3 out of the 5 of them. I thought that was interesting. I'll have to go back and check out his that he put up with the simulation. Miami beating FSU twice in 1 year will be awesome. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great? If you get the box, you get 2 chalupas and a beefy 5-layer burrito. Huh. Because you get a drink if you get the box, right? That's not bad. I'll try it. Don't they put like cilantro and stuff on it too, right? Trust me, I looked at it. I definitely looked at it, Nick. 5-layer beef burrito. I'm not a huge burrito guy. Taco Bell, it all tastes the same. That's not true, Briley. Briley, that's not true. Don't be taking a dump on Taco Bell, one of my personal favorites. Come on now, Briley. You need to find the right item. The item's for you. Have you ever tried a cheesy gordita crunch? Cheesy roll-up? The chicken cantina tacos. Miami beats the Gators by 10. In my diss track, I'll read you a line from my Florida Gators diss track. Everybody knows that we should have took a knee. Won't matter for you, though. because we'll win by 23. I'm just kidding. That's not what it says. I just made that up. I'm not going to reveal any of the diss track. I'm just playing. Not actually going to do that. Got to be a surprise. It's got to be a surprise. I'm not revealing anything. This has been a great offseason because of these games. There's been some ups and downs. I know that there's been some, wonky stuff that happens, but that happens when you do a virtual season on a video game. It happens. But it's always fun. I always remind people, Katie, that if you will look forward to these virtual games, even if they're not really your thing, look at it as an opportunity to hang out, talk Canes football, and just have fun. By the time it ends, the season is here. So, we have 3 more games. So that'll be the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd. The next week is Miami Hurricanes football. Boom. So it's almost kind of like a countdown, Hang out in these streams, and before you know it, the season is here. Coop, would you prefer to beat Florida State regular season, then beat Clemson in the ACC playoff? For me, all that matters is Miami getting to the ACC championship, winning it, and then going to the playoffs. However that has to happen, I don't care who the wins and losses are to, as long as that pans out. I just want Miami to be in the driver's seat, go to the conference championship, win it for the first time ever in the ACC, and get into the playoffs. So whoever it means they end up losing to or winning, beating, whatever, kind of doesn't matter to me, honestly, as long as it all works out. Anyone else feel like this year has to work? It's all in to get back to the top. I kind of have that vibe, Dynamite Dave, just because so much money is being spent, and so many people feel like this is like the roster based on the transfer portal additions, and had a couple years of stacking some talent up with some good recruiting classes, even though I know we say that all the time, but just talking numbers on paper here. A lot of fans are going to say, well, if this isn't it, it might not ever happen, or it's going to be a long, long ways away, and it definitely ain't going to be under Mario Cristobal. So I'm kind of there with you, basically. The expectations are higher than ever. The media is hyping Miami up more than ever. Canes fans' expectations, again, through the roof. If they can't do it, I'm not saying this is my opinion. I'm just saying this is what I feel like the vibe is. If they can't do it now with this, it's still not a perfect scenario. I would like it to be year 3. I wish so bad this was year 3 with Dawson and Guidry. Year 4 for Mario, assuming Cam Ward is that dude. Then Cam Ward is here. And we have the D-line depth and the running back depth, all that stuff. That's what I wish was the case. But it's not. It's not. So they got to make the most of it. But fans, if it doesn't, if it doesn't happen this year, if Miami's not at least in the ACC championship game, fans are going to be like, well, Mario just can't be the one.
This is what it takes.
He can't. It's not going to work.
On the side of your helmet.
Have to send you some love, bro. If any Canes fans are in Virginia, I'm going to host a viewing party for the UF game.
Luke, I appreciate the big 5, my man. Repping in Virginia. Even up a little further north than me. Not too far, but a little bit. Heck yeah, bro. Hosting a viewing party for the UF game. Do you ever run into any Miami fans in Virginia? I've met maybe two or three here in East Tennessee. Probably 2 or 3. nothing less than 10 wins. Is 9-3 actually better than 8-4 for Miami fans this year? Depends on who you ask. And I say that because a lot of Miami fans will label the Georgia Tech game as a win. If they had taken the knee, so a lot of Miami fans are going to say technically they won 8. So they would want to see a jump of at least 2 more wins, which would put them at 10. I don't really go that route as far as the Georgia Tech game was a loss. Yes, all Miami had to do was take the knee, but you can also go into any game and say, well, all they had to do was not throw that interception. All they had to do was punch it in from the 1-yard line. It went down as a loss. It was a loss. So Miami won 7, but they were right there in multiple games. Again, Miami wasn't getting blown out by anybody. It's just so hard to predict this season. I don't care how confident any fan wants to act or content creator, whoever it may be. Number one, Miami Hurricane seasons are always hard to predict. In my opinion, I think so. But this year especially, because everything looks like it's there. Like there are a few things, like I said, I already mentioned. I'd like for it to be year 3 with Dawson and Guidry. Some other different things I could dive into in a different stream. But on paper, man, we'll see. You know where I stand. I did my way too early season prediction, and I was at 9. And people said, Coop, you're right. You're being conservative on purpose, and you're riding the fence so you don't piss either side off. That's where I was at. And it was because that was in March. That was before we even had spring football or anything. We've had a couple more additions. We've got to see a little bit more, but I don't really care about what they did in the spring game. It's a fan event. Bro, I don't know. I still don't think Miami goes undefeated in the ACC. Louisville is a well-coached team. I don't think Cal's that great, but it's in California. Florida State is still going to be pretty good. Georgia Tech is away. It should be a redemption game, should be personal, but man, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is it's tough because, again, on paper, everyone says this schedule is super soft, and you're not wrong. Compared to, schedules of the past over recent years, it's not that bad. When you've got FAMU, Ball State, USF, I don't care what anybody says, Miami's not losing that game. Don't let me forget about Virginia Tech. They've got a dual threat quarterback. They're looking to take a leap. It's their 3rd year with their head coach. Miami's usually good for an uh-oh game. Hopefully it changes. There's 2 bye weeks. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy to talk yourself into it both ways. I'm saying both ways. It's easy to say, look at this schedule, man. Look at this schedule. Miami's got this. The money, the talent, the coaching. They got it. But then I can also break it down and play devil's advocate and be like, wait a minute. If I go read my comments from last year, there's a large portion of fans that said, hey, ACC championship, this is it. The year before that, read my comments. ACC championship game, national championship, this is it. Go, literally, it's documented. So I try to view both sides. I try to look at it objectively, I guess. I don't know if I'm wording that correctly. What's up, Melissa? Miami did win, but Melissa, let me show you something. Look at this. Miami was winning 24-7 in the 4th quarter, and Duke recovered the first onside kick in a virtual game ever. on this channel. They recovered an onside kick, and they scored. It was 24-7 in the fourth. Final score 24-21. Little bit of a scare, but Miami got it done. Miami put points on the board in every quarter. Duke also missed a field goal in this game. Don't want to completely spoil it for you, but I guess I just did. See, and I agree. So we say, Tyler Van Dyke held this offense back. I am that guy that says I don't think so much it was Dawson's play calling as much as it was Tyler Van Dyke handcuffing Dawson. Because I just don't think Tyler Van Dyke was comfortable. And the alternative was a freshman with Emory. They only played Emory in that the Clemson and Florida State game because they had, more so the Clemson. They had to because TVD, couldn't warm up. Something was off, whatever. I think that made it tough on Dawson. And then, you have the whole Jakari situation, which is a totally different can of worms. But it's just so easy. I'm not being negative. All I'm saying is it's easy in the offseason to just look at everything on paper and talk yourself into Miami being super good. And then at the end of it being like, well, if only this guy hadn't have held us back. Well, if only we hadn't have done this in that game, it changed the trajectory of the entire season. You know what I mean? So it's easy to go both ways. Again, jump over to the other side of the fence. I can give you a lot of good reasons why this is the year for Miami. I definitely can. So you can do both. You can do both. Assume Cam Ward is him. Let's assume that the fumbling issues are not a problem. He's got a better O-line. He's not. Dawson has even said in all these interviews, the goal is not to just run the heck out of Cam Ward every game. You don't want your quarterback, getting beat up all the time. But the option is there if he does need to extend plays. They can do it here and there, maybe a quarterback sneak, some design runs for him. But not because he's constantly having to do it out of necessity like he had to do with his previous team. D-line is nasty. Running back room is deep, especially if Fletcher is going to be ready to play week 1. Secondary, we'll see. We'll see. But again, you can talk yourself into either one. It's always super unpredictable. It just is. We can pretend to be confident in saying they're going to be really good or really bad. Like I said, I've got a receipts folder right here on my desktop. I can pull up right now. There was the dude last year who said, Coop, if we go 7-5, no. He said, he said, Coop, we cannot go 7-5 in 2023 because that would be bad. It was bad, but it doesn't mean it won't happen. But again, it's not impossible that the stars align and Miami makes something happen. Sometimes it also feels like it's like that we're due. I said that in the Clemson Final Thoughts video last year. I said it just feels like Miami's due. It doesn't carry any weight. It doesn't mean anything, but it just felt like we were due. And it had to go to overtime, but Miami did it. So they could. They could. Yeah, Melissa's going to the Cal game, right? Yeah, we're doing the Doak Takeover 2025. Florida State's in big trouble. Big trouble. Joel said he already rented a limo for us. We will be riding in style in Tallahassee. Yep. And I'll be taking 10 of you with me. That's going to be fun. We're going to get the VIP treatment in Tallahassee. We're going to eat good. We're going to ride good. It's going to be fun. Okay. Sounds good, Melissa. No problem. No problem at all. It's Manny. It's Duke. Should be an easy win for us tomorrow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So hopefully a bunch of you can go to that Florida State game next year because we want to take over Doak. It's going to be the Doak takeover. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Joel's going to be there hanging out with us. We're going to tailgate. We're going to do stuff before. Like, we're all going to get together, go out to eat. It's not just going to be game day. I'm going to go there ahead of time and be there for several days. Me and Joel have a bet for this FSU Miami game. You do? So do I. I think if Miami beats Florida and then Miami beats Florida State 2 years in a row, Joel is putting me in his will. And it's not a joke. Joel said he'll put me in his will. So, Joel? I want to meet you, Coop. We'll make it happen. We will make it happen. Everybody will hate me, but Mario will never be better than 9-3 and will be fired after year 5. It's not impossible. Even though Mario is the golden child that they wanted, once you get enough pushback from the fans and money stops flowing in, then you start to have a problem. The one thing, though, again, I still believe that if Mario doesn't go backwards in the win column, talking total wins here, and continues to recruit at a high level, it would be very unlikely they would kick him to the curb. Very, very unlikely. Now, it'd be different, because right now Miami's, 1-5 and 1-7 and still recruited at a high level. But you can only do that for so long before it starts to be a problem. You can't win 7 or 8 this year and expect to retain that top 10, top 5 recruiting class. I just don't think it happens. You got to have a strong showing. So either way, it's got to be an improvement. Frank the Legendary. You know how funny this is? Because it's literally, it's you. It's you at the top. And then you over here. Thank you for the big 20, my man. We're about to wrap it up. We're just small talking. We're just small talking. Have I picked a game yet? I have not. I'm worried that I might not even get to go to a game this year. I don't know. It's not looking good at the moment due to some personal things that I won't get into on the stream. But it's actually not looking very good. This will be the first year in a long time that I haven't went to a game, if it happens. What's up, Relatable Gaming? When the time comes, whenever that is, I hope that they don't. How do I word this? I am fine with what we have right now. I'm fine with what we have. But hear me out.
If we lose to Florida, then run the table and get our 6 natty. I won't be too upset.
No, I won't either. I won't either. Frank the Legendary, I've said multiple times, winning the game is preferred. That should go without saying. But a non-conference loss to Florida is actually not the end of the world. Because before I used to always believe, well, if we win this game, that will springboard Miami into a successful season. I said that about A&M last year. Well, then Miami ended up imploding later on. And I know, but Coop, but TBD and Coop did it. There's always something, So losing that game is not the end of the world. It's not. What's more important are those conference wins and running the table after that. But hopefully they win it. But I agree with you. At the end of the day, if they're in the ACC championship game and in the playoffs, it's fine with me. Fine with me. Appreciate you, Frank. Thank you for the big 20. But I'll say this. Mario can't coach forever. So even if Mario is successful here, however many years it is from now, eventually they have to move on. He retires or whatever happens. I'm not even going to speculate on that. I hope the next head coach does not have ties to Miami. It might be an unpopular opinion, but I want them to bring in someone who has no ties to Miami. They can have ties to like the state of Florida. And, like recruiting the area and stuff. I get it, South Florida talent and whatnot. But I would like them to bring in an outsider, actually. Believe it or not. And with the same thing, we could do a whole streamer video talking about why. How far is Louisville from you? I don't even know, but I'm below. I'm in Tennessee, so I'm connected. I'm right there below. So I don't know. It's maybe like. Hold on. Now you got me wondering. So more so, I'm not going to get into all the reasons why I possibly can't make a game. I know that there are plenty of people that would offer to buy me tickets for games and stuff like that, and I do appreciate that. Louisville is 4 hours. 4 hours. It's not that bad. Louisville is only 4 hours for me. What's up, Dion? So Lane Kiffin, knows the state of Florida, knows the South Florida area, but doesn't have ties to Miami. It's deeper than tickets to the game. You got to think about, even when you go to a game, you've got hotel costs, you've got gas, you've got food, and then what a lot of people, it's difficult for me to put it into words. When I go to a game, it is the same as me taking a vacation. So I don't do the game day stream. Looking at it from you got to remember, you have to look at it from a business perspective. Look at it as a business. If I go to a game, I don't do the live game day hangouts. And that impacts the business side of things. So it's the same as me. It's the same as me taking a vacation day or week, and then also paying for a hotel stay, game tickets, gas, food. So I got to be prepared and ready to do it. And this year, as I said, there's other factors. This year, I don't know if I can make it happen. Next year for sure, though. Next year for sure. Lane Train would get in so much trouble at Miami, it's crazy. I'd be here for it. Give me like 2 years. Put an ACC championship game in there and a national championship under Lane Kiffin. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, interesting. Rhett Lashley, if he wins big at SMU. I've wondered. I would love to know, but I'm talking about off the record. I would love to know Rhett Lashley's thoughts on Miami. Because I wonder if it sort of changed his mindset or outlook on the program with the way they handled the Manny Diaz stuff. Or maybe Rhett didn't like Manny. I don't know. So again, off the record, behind closed doors, I would love to know what Rhett thinks of Miami now, and if that would ever be in the cards for him to return. I think Rhett has a good thing at SMU, and I think they'll be pretty good. But we'll see. It'd just be interesting because there's mixed thoughts on how Rhett felt about Manny. Because what you say in interviews and stuff is one thing, and what you say to everyone else can be totally different. So I don't know. And then given how they treated him They kicked him to the curb to bring Mario in here. I wish I could talk to him one-on-one. But I think he's a smart guy. I do. And it shows. It shows, man. You can see. You can see it on the field. Yeah, Texas, anything Texas is on a different level. When we're talking oil money. Yep. So I don't know, but I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to call it a night. Again, shout out to Legendary Scratch Builds, top dono of the night, the big 30-50. But blanket thank yous to everybody. Also, same dude, Frank the Legendary with the big 20, Luke with the 5, Daytime Cheese, re-upping that Canes fan membership. I apologize if I missed that, Daytime Cheese. You said, as long as the Ducks or Canes win the Natty, I'm happy. I'm trying to get tickets for Oregon, Ohio State. That's going to be crazy atmosphere, Daytime Cheese. Hopefully you can make it work. Imagine Miami and Oregon playing, Daytime Cheese. Imagine. Hey, Burgos, I appreciate you re-upping the membership. Workforce freebie, growing the family. Cane in the Desert, gifting out 10 of them. 3 of those to Florida State fans. 1 to a Clemson fan. 1 to a Louisville fan. Excellent job. Bryce, re-upping the membership. Tug, Tropigal. I appreciate y'all. Final score, again, for people that are just tuning in. You can go back and watch the replay. Man, look at the quarters. Look at each quarter. (24-21). 24-7 going into the fourth. Hey, it's good to have you in here tonight, George. I appreciate everything you do hanging out with this community, George. You're a good dude. It's a shame, but we're going to have to beat that booty at the end of the month. It is what it is. No hard feelings, George. No hard feelings. Hey, I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow night at the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern time for the Coach Coop Plays version. I'm going to take care of business. Yeah, I've lost 2 in a row. Sure, I lost to both Louisville and Florida State. Louisville hung 60 on me. But I cut it in half against Florida State, which means we are improving. And I have something special for tomorrow night for Manny Diaz. That's right. I sure do. And you're not going to want to miss it. And you guys be safe with that storm. I saw that. Be safe. Be safe with that. I'll be thinking of y'all. Guaranteed win, of course. Absolutely. Coach Coop, Coach Coop's not going to lose. Cypher. Guaranteed win. Guyanteed. Getting a dub tomorrow. You guys know how we roll. Go Canes. I'll see you guys tomorrow.